All right.
Good afternoon, sports fans, all you softball fans. We're here live for it's conference day. Ben, he's in Cedar, Iowa. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, isn't it?
Yes.
Watching KK play. They're in that tournament. So Dan's with me today, and it's conference day where the Hamilton County Lady Foxes are welcoming the Wolf Gals from Flora. The other two games in the Diamond is Carmine's at Fairfield, Edwards County is at El Dorado. Now, we had talked earlier about, I didn't know, because I hadn't kept up with it that well till this year, about who was going to win the Diamond. And who I thought was going to win the Diamond probably won't win the Diamond, Dan.
I hate to tell you I told you so, but I'm gonna rub it in a little bit.
You can rub it in because you flat told me. So Flora's coming in today 7-0. If they win today, they go 8-0. You only play 10 Diamond games, and they've got Edwards County then to play.
Yeah, and Edwards County I think has only got 2 losses in the conference, so
yeah,
I mean they're gonna have to win out, and someone's gonna have to beat Florida to knock them off. I mean they're undefeated in the conference right now, so it's gonna take a little work to get them out of it.
Yeah, but Flora's coming in 7-0, 13-4 overall. Edwards County's 5-2, 16-5 overall. Fairfield and Hamilton County's 3-3 both. Hamilton County's 9-11, Fairfield's 13-8. Carmine's 2-5, 7-16. We will have them next week at Carmine here. And El Dorado's 0-7 and 0-16 overall. So Flora has probably got a bullseye on their back this time of year. They're just about, 2 weeks left, maybe? 2 weeks to regional, or this week, next week to regional, something like that.
We've got next week and then the week after, and then regional should start.
And we don't have, as far as getting them off next preps and everything, we don't have no stats for Flora. I do know that their pitcher, Hallie Kitley, is 9 strikeouts away from 700 career strikeouts. And I think she struck 9 of us out last time. So one thing the Lady Foxes need to do is keep that 9th strikeout from happening and let her get it someplace else.
Well, in about halfway through that game, I know I apologize to everybody watching at home because signal was not great. Yeah. I know the feed kept going in and out, but she did get look a little tired mid-game.
Did she?
She ended up walking the bases loaded at one point. We only had 3 hits though, so unless our bats show up, it ain't going to help.
3-hitter. But Racy Phelps is going to be on toe the rubber for the Lady Foxes. She's 2-2, 25.1 innings pitched, 28 hits, 23 runs, 20 earned runs, 19 strikeouts, no doubles, triples allowed, and 5 home runs allowed. So the Lady Foxes' next game will be tomorrow at Heron. That will be video only. And then Saturday morning, it's 11.
As far as I know at the moment.
As far as we all know, Saturday morning at 11. We're going to take on Fairfield. Now, that game was supposed to be played around April the 15th, 16th, 17th, something like that. But since we had some girls that was going to go on senior trip, which one of them only went, then they rescheduled that game to this Saturday at 11 o'clock. So Dan and I will have that game Saturday morning. We ain't got anything else to do on Saturday morning, do we?
Sleep.
Yes. We've had all these cancellations this week. That's all I did all week, sleep.
Yeah, well,
and my yard looks like it too.
Well, anywhere from 2 to 6 inches, depending on where you live. It's understandable. We lost out Monday, and
I got 1.1, 0.2, 1.1, and 1.1. So I think it was 3.5 altogether. But the day that it come that big rain, the Dollar General floor, I guess, flooded. I heard McLeansboro got 4 inches.
Yeah, and then another couple on top of it the night we came home from Flora. So.
Yeah, so. And then there was some people that got a ton of hail. It looked like it was solid. It looked like wintertime. It was solid sheet ice in places of pictures on Facebook.
Yep.
So we'll run over the lineups real quick for Flora. Got Leah Jones. She's going to play shortstop. She wears number 7. Hallie Kitley, the pitcher, number 8. Marley Myers, the right fielder, number 22. Kenley Atwood, the catcher, number 4. Riley McGrew, third baseman, number 21. Maddie Moore, the first baseman, number 11. Number 25, Kylan Massey, second base. Number 6, Peyton Patterson, left field. Number 5, Alec Cameron in the center field. And we're getting ready for Racy Phelps' first pitch. And it's a ball low. So we're off and running, Dan.
Yeah, a couple lefties at the top of the lineup for Flora.
Leah steps in as a left-handed batter. Outside corner, strike one. Lonnie Benbrook is behind the plate. Phelps' next pitch. Oh. Comes in high, 2-1 count. There's a fly ball center field. Emery Hart camps under it and has it. Emery Hart is a sophomore in center field, flanked by 2 freshmen. Sadie Brake in left and Stella Wiggins in right.
You were talking before the game about how it wasn't 30-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, it's
a good thing. That one may have gone. It got up in the airstream. It would have gone. Hard hit.
There's a single. Just a little to the right of up the middle. And that brings up Marley Myers. She's the right fielder, number 22. First pitch to Marley. Strike, swinging. It is no telling what this scorecard of mine's going to look like after a while. This is the first game after both of my cataract surgeries, and my glasses are too strong to wear.
Back up a little bit. Fouled out of play. So, usually without the readers, you got to hold it closer. Now you got those on, you got to hold it a little further away.
So I went the other day that she said you could get some readers until we get your glasses in and stuff. And they've got to heal and go through that process. And I went to the .125 and it was still, I couldn't see out of it. There's a ground ball to short. Force out a second.
Oh, error on the play.
Error on the play.
Going to see if it was on the throw or if it was on the end of Kelsey's glove.
2 on, 1 out. Now, my eyes ain't that good to see.
No, unfortunately, that isn't going to help with invisibility.
So, Kenley Atwood steps in, number 4. She's going to catch today for the Wolf Gals. There's a strike on the inside corner. Phelps' next pitch. Foul over the Wolf Gals dugout. She went down and swung at that one, didn't she? That wasn't very far off the ground. 0-2 count.
Almost a golf swing.
Yeah. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strike. Next pitch, high. Count even now. Company's come back, made that road trip out in California a 3-3 trip. I'm satisfied with that, ain't you?
Anytime they go to the West Coast and come away 50-50, it's not a bad trip.
There's a strike.
Got her chasing on the low outside pitch.
2 out in the inning. Brings in Riley McGrew, third baseman. She wears 21 on her back. Ball high. Phelps next pitch. A little inside, ball 2-0.
Hey, head down on the barrel here. Let's go.
Foul tip, 2-1. That's ball 3, wasn't it? Some of them batters, though, I mean, it's weird on what pitches they like.
Yeah.
Ball 3, 3-1. I was coaching up here in Jefferson County. I had a girl that she'd swing at one neck high. I'm like, "Will you quit?" And she goes, "That's the only pitch I can do anything with." And she could. I mean, she was a good batter.
Yeah, you keep your hands on top of it. Those are pitches that are fun to watch fly.
There's a strike. Now we're all full on this count. 3-2 and 2 outs. But it come in about the letters to the neck, and she just blasted. To me, that was like, if you took 4 of them, you'd be on first base. And then I had some girls that they'd them about 3 inches off the ground. There's one right up the middle.
Fumbled by Emery.
Single by McGrew. Brings in Kitley. Still first and second. Hers was about where Kitley's ball was placed.
A little more right up the middle.
Yeah. Maddie Moore is up, number 11. Ball low. Didn't miss much. Number 25, Kylan Massey, is the second baseman, is on deck. Gracie's next pitch. Strike. One count. Randy Boyd gets the sign from the dugout. And here comes the pitch. Foul tip, 1-2. It's just weird to me on baseball and softball both how you can bring a pitch in like in baseball, 98 mile an hour, the guy's swinging 150 mile an hour, and it just deadens that ball, you know. Ball too low. Runners take second and third. 2-2 count. Only one run in so far, so we can get out of this pretty good. Ball high. Now it's full, Dan.
Full count, 2 outs.
2 outs, yeah, it's got to happen. Here's the pitch. There's a pop up. And
Addie Kelly with the catch.
Addie Kelly, the shortstop, has it. So we get out of the inning with 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. And as we go into the bottom of the second, the Foxes line up. Sadie Breaks going to lead off, play left field. Racy Phelps batting second, the pitcher. Kobe Miller is at third base, batting third. Emery Hart's batting fourth in center field. Kelsey Ashcraft is the 6th place hitter. She's at second base. Addison Leathers, the designated player. Addison Kelly, the shortstop. And Stella Wiggins is batting 8th, playing right field. And Calvin Fenton is at first base, batting ninth. And Trinity Boyd is your catcher flex. As Sadie gets ready to step in, Sadie's hitting 377 on the year. And I'm not as familiar with this as you. What is a decent batting average in softball? 350 to 4?
It varies depending on where you're at. But yeah, 350 and up is a decent place to be.
First one, strike swinging. Sadie steps back in. Strike two. Kelly's a left-hander, huh?
Yes, sir.
You know what grade she is? We don't have no grades or nothing.
No. Sadie Brake becomes the first strikeout victim of the day.
Yeah, Gracie Phelps steps in. Gracie's hitting 339. Kobe Miller on deck. There's a pop behind us. Oh, 1 count. Next pitch by ball outside. Hallie Kitley. Spells her name Halle. Got the inside of the plate, strike two, 1-2. Kitley's next pitch. Strike three, swinging. And you know, sometimes with this Lady Fox's team this year, if you get 2 outs, you really don't need to panic because they've had a jillion 2-out rallies. You know what?
Yeah. That's been one of the bright points of the season is the 2-out scoring. Colby Miller looking to see if she can't get something started here.
Oh, there's a long one.
Oh, she got her burned.
Yep. All the way to the fence. Kobe's going to go into second with a stand-up double. So that 362 batting average will raise. Emery Hart's coming in. She's hitting 305 on the year. Foul back. Next pitch by Kitley. Swing and strike, 0-2.
Screwball, that thing backed up in on her.
Oh. Cole third. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 left on base.
And 3 strikeouts for Lady Foxes.
Yep. So 1-0 Flora going in the top of the second. It's not even hot out here in this Milky Way. It might have melted in that Tupperware thing. You know.
Yeah, sun's got a little intensity to it. So
Huh?
sun's got a little intensity to it. Top of the second, Flora Lady Wolf Gals will have Kylan Massey leading off. Peyton Patterson will follow her, the left fielder. And their ninth hole hitter would be Ella Cammon, their center fielder.
Their shortstop, Leah Jones, she is signed with Tennessee Tech. And the pitcher, Hallie Kitley, she is signed with Southern Indiana. Well, Massey steps in. Foul ball. Gracie's next pitch. Another foul ball.
Went down and got a piece of that one.
Yep. So she's got Massey in an 0-2 count. Number 6, Peyton Patterson is on deck. There's a ground ball to third. I can't see an umpire. They call her safe.
Oh, she was safe.
Huh?
Safe. Reach on there, E5.
That'd be E5. Number 6, Peyton Patterson is up. Runner on first on the ear. Shows bunt. Fouls it back here towards me. Patterson steps back in the pitch. Ball low. Flora Wolf Gals are trying to sweep the conference. You know, it may be hard for them to win up at Edwards County. You know what? It may be tough to win at Edwards County.
Yeah.
I can see them beating Edwards County at home. But I tell you what, Edwards County is loaded.
The fence there is the equalizer.
There's a bunt down. And that's going to be 3-4.
Ella Cammon steps in. 1 out, runner at second. Lady Fox is trailing 1-0 at top of 2. She squares the bunt. Pulls back in time. It's low.
Ball 1.
Squares again. Takes a strike.
1-1. Al is the 9th place hitter playing center field for the Wolf Gals. There's another bunt.
She offered that one. Racey's ahead 1-2. And the next pitch. Strike 3. Chasing that outside pitch.
Yep. We're back up the top of the lineup. Leah Jones. She flied out to Emery Hart in the first inning. Ball outside.
And Leah put one just about to the warning tracker last time. Big, deep, long hit to Emery.
1-0 count. The second inning. Ground ball to first. And
Assisted for Callan.
Fenton takes that. So, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Going in the bottom of the second, 1-0 Flora. Lady Foxes going to have Ashcraft, Leathers, and Kelly. That sounds like a run, don't it? You know, I didn't know what it'd be like. I brought a jacket and wearing a long sleeve. That sun on my back is you can feel it.
I was back and forth. I had the pullover out, and then I had the windbreaker out, and I was like, I'll just wear a hoodie in case.
Yeah.
But you never know. As much wind as we've had every home game this year, and to look at that flag,
that's what I was going to say. Look at that
limp
flag
at the moment.
It's not even moving. Most of the time we spend about 2 hours, hour and a half out here chasing papers and ink pens and stuff. It blows everything over but your drink.
Gotta do something to keep busy.
So Kelsey Ashcraft, number 5, the second baseman, is going to lead off. Kelsey's coming in hitting .311. Said she broke her wrist, so strike 1. The appeal to the first base umpire. That one field umpire we had the other day, his head never was in the game, was it?
No.
There's a pop
Fouled out of play.
back over here. 0-2. That was a good swing on that pitch.
Yeah, she up there chasing the high ones. She likes the high ones every now and then. You gotta stay on top of it and drive it, though.
Some of them girls do. They like that. Next pitch. Another high one. That's a ball.
Yeah, she laid off one.
That was a little over borderline, wasn't it? So next pitch on a 1-2 count. Ball 2. Even up.
Keeps working her upstairs. Count even 2-2. Kelsey steps in.
There's a ground ball. The second baseman over to first. They're scoring at home. That's 4-3. Addison Leathers is up.
Inside corner catches for strike 1 to Addison. Addison Kelly on deck.
Addison Leathers is coming in hitting .295.
Ball 1 high.
So we got an even count. Oh, nipped her on the arm.
Pitch inside, ran a little bit more than she wanted to and caught her in the elbow.
So that brings up the other Addison Kelly. She's the shortstop today. She's coming in hitting .356. There's a. Well, that'd been nice if it went down that left field line.
Good line drive hit. Looked like her back foot slipped a little bit when she swung.
Yeah. And it's not like they roll that with a lawn roller out there. That could have hit and went way over foul for 2 or 3 bases, you know it.
Swap out the ball. It's a little damp over there in the corner.
So 0-1 count to Addison Kelly. Bounce. Leather's going to take second on a wild pitch. One count. Next pitch, strike 2. And swung and missed for strike 3. 2 out.
Bring Stella Wiggins up. Addison Leathers at second base, 2 away for the Lady Foxes.
Foul back.
Heads
Stella
up.
coming in 2:31 with limited playing time. Calvin Fenton is on deck. Stella, she's ready. Don't take her long to get ready, does it? Oh, almost hit her.
Yeah, that screwball got away again. That one broke up and in.
She was lucky to get out of the way of that.
Evens the count at 1-1.
2 out in the inning. Strike 2 on it. Outer part of the plate. And a hole 1-2. Next pitch by Ketley. Strike 3.
Goes down looking.
So we got no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base, and one wild pitch and a hit by pitch. So at the end of 2, it's 1-0 Flora. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for being on board with us. I used to say like this basketball season. Now I have to say, since we're doing so many sports on Fox's Fans, this 25-26 school year, we started out with volleyball, went into football, into girls and boys basketball, and now softball.
Well, it looks like Fox is going to make a change. Colby Miller's going to go to mound. Bracey's going to swap her position, take over at third. Flora will have Kitley leading off, followed by Myers and then Atwood. Last at bat, first inning, Kitley drove one just to the right of second base for a sharp single.
She scored the only run today. Ball outside. We're in the top of the third, folks. We're in the top of the third. Kobe's 1-0 count. There's a ground ball foul down to first base.
Caught her off balance out front. She chopped it and rolled over.
Kobe's next pitch. Ooh.
Change up.
Little change up. She gets ahead of her 1-2. Myers on deck. Ball low, 2-2 count.
Tried to get her to chase, got a flinch out of her.
Yeah. Next pitch, ball outside. Full count. Next pitch. Ball 4. Marley Myers is up. She got on the first inning, was stranded on third. Swing and strike. Oh, 1 count. Kobe's next pitch. Foul. Way over the Wolf Gal's dugout, so she's got her in a hole 2-2. She can throw her little junk now.
A little room to play.
Yeah. And Kobe's pitch. Ground ball to short.
And she reaches on an error again.
Yeah, she's on error again. Number 4, Kinley Atwood is up. She struck out in the first inning. She worked the count 2-2 and then struck out. Foul ball back. Next pitch by Kobe. Way inside. 1-1. Evens the count. Kinley Atwood, number 4, the catcher. Oh, little change up, but she didn't get the call, did she?
Nah, just a little bit low and outside.
Yeah. Oh,
Caught the inside corner that time.
huh?
Caught the inside corner that time.
Yeah. It had to be the black part, didn't it? I thought that was way inside.
Evens the count at 2-2.
There's a fly ball, Emery Hart, and she got it. I don't remember where I put this table. If something happens, somebody wants to stand in front of me. Yeah, I know more seeing her catch that ball than I could fly a jet. That brings up the third baseman, number 21, Riley McGrew. Still runners at first and second. Ball low. She singled to the right of second base in the first inning, got stranded on second.
Yeah, she's got their lone RBI.
There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-1 count. Next pitch. Oh, she swung and missed. Kobe's got her in a 1-2 count now. Next pitch. Ball high. 2-2. 1 out. Next pitch by Miller. Pop up. Who's going to call for it?
Kelsey's
got it.
on her feet moving loud.
2 out in the inning. Maddie Moore, number 11, is up. She popped up to the shortstop in the first inning. Let's see if we can get another one like that, Dan, and get out of this inning.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to get out of the inning, not giving anything up after another error.
Ball inside. One 0 count. Kobe's next pitch. Strike right on the inside corner. 1-1. Next pitch, ball low and outside. 2-1 count. Good Lord, you see the price of gas raised overnight?
Yeah,
$4.79 or something like that in Mount Vernon.
I filled up, or I put some in at Bell Rive today on my way to St. Louis. I had to take Ada for a follow up. It was $4.45 here. I got to St. Louis. It was $3.92.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
3-1 count. 2 out. And the pitch to Matty Moore.
Line drive in the left field gap.
On score 1.
I'll bring up Massey. She reached on an error by by third baseman last inning.
Foul
Last
back.
bat.
You know, we're lucky with the rallies they've had. Cause you only be down 2-0 right now. You know what?
Tuesday's game was kind of similar. We held them off with 0-0 until a couple errors and a 3-run home run.
Yeah.
We just never rebounded after that.
Heard the pop up on the infield.
Kelsey's calling it. She's under.
Got it. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on. 1 in the bottom of the third. 2-1 Flora. For the Lady Foxes this inning, it's going to be your number 9 hitter, Alan Fenton, and then back up at the top with Brake and Phelps.
Fenton will step in, lead off the Lady Foxes home half of the third here, trailing 2-0.
Callan Fenton, she's coming in hitting 250. First one's a strike. Ball high.
Evens the count at 1-1.
Hitley's at 695 strikeouts.
5 of them coming today through the first 2 innings.
Or let's see, she needed 9. 8, 7, 6. 4. She's at 696, wouldn't she?
I've got her for 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so she needs 4, don't she?
Yeah, down to 4. Ball low, evens the count at 2 and 2.
Next pitch from Ketley. Another ball. Fenton's worked it full.
She said she needs 4 to get to 700, right?
Huh?
700, is that where?
She needs 9 to get
9 to 7.
9 to 700.
Yeah, I saw yesterday Taryn Ford at Carterville. She struck out her 1,000th yesterday.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
There's a ball low. She gets a walk. Well, I was talking to home plate umpire Lonnie Benbrook a while ago, and he told me, he said, I had Carterville the other day, and he said they're the real deal. And I said, they are, and he goes, yeah. He said, their second 9 could beat most teams in Southern Illinois. He said she took out the top 9, put the second 9 in, and he said, he didn't say who was playing, said was beating them as bad as the top 9 did. So Sadie breaks back in there. She struck out in the first inning. She takes a strike on the first pitch.
Yeah, their sophomore group won state at 8th grade. So
ball low.
Those girls will be juniors next year, and they're going to step right in. I mean, they're losing between their 2 ace pitchers, between Taryn Ford and Cadence Phillips. They got somebody to step right in right after. So.
Here's the next pitch, little butt. And, oh, she dropped the ball. She dropped the ball. We call it E3.
Yeah, but I would write it down as a sacrifice, though, because that was the intention. So you can't really hold it against her as an error.
That's true.
So I'm still going to put it down as a sacrifice bunt, but no out. That gives us runners at first and second.
Won't count as an at-bat for Sadie.
But it shouldn't go against her average either.
Right. First pitch against Phelps is a strike. So we've got runners on first and second. Lady Fox is going to try to do something here. We're in the meat of the lineup. There's another butt down. Oh, it's out at first.
Called her out on a sacrifice bunt. I thought she beat it.
So now we're at second and third, and Kobe Miller is up. Kobe doubled her first time up, got stranded. But, you know, we was talking, if you go back a few years, Carterville didn't have as many kids or any more kids than McLeansboro did or El Dorado did.
Yeah.
But everybody's not wanting to live in Carbondale, and they're all moving to Carterville. Mm-hmm. And you take out there in the country where that new high school is, out there in the country where the old Fred's Dance Barn is, that's all big subdivisions now.
Yeah.
You know it?
And it's ever expanding, too. They get more subdivisions going in all the time in that area.
Really on all 4 sides of the city.
With all the businesses being shoved into Marion, bringing a lot back.
Yeah. 2 quick strikes on Kobe. She's down to count 0-2. When you leave out of Carterville and go that street right straight to Heron, you don't know when you're in Heron because they all run together now.
Strike 3.
Strike 3.
Number 6. That brings her total to just needing 3 more for 700 strikeouts.
Emery Hart's up. She struck out looking the first time. Back to the pitcher. Out at first. No runs.
No hits.
No hits, no errors, and 2 left on. Is that where you got?
Yeah.
So as we go in the top of the 4th, still 2-0 Flora.
I'd still give an error to the first baseman, and just like I said, that's one of those plays that you're not going to be able to score properly. Like I said, she has already given herself up for a sacrifice bunt, and then the first baseman dropped it. So if you give the first baseman an error,
you get the first baseman there, it takes earned runs off of the pitcher.
And it takes away from the batting average because then it's a reach on error. So. Flora will have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. They'll lead off with Peyton Patterson, the left fielder, followed by Ella Kamen, the center fielder, and then they'll roll back to the top of the lineup with Leah Jones. Top of the 4th inning, Lady Fox is trailing 2-0.
First time up, Peyton Patterson a sacrifice bunt, 3-4. She fouls one over the fence. A little low. 1-1 count. Next pitch, foul ball. 1-2 the count. See what Kobe's got up her sleeve. 8 pitching to 6. Oh, strike 3 looking. That old backward K, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Brings up center fielder number 5, Ella Kamen. Strike on the inner part of the plate. Next pitch by Miller. Swing and miss. Strike 2. Got her in an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball back to Kobe. Over to first and the out.
Good job by Colby to take her time on that, not rush the throw. Had plenty of time to get her there at first base.
2 outs in the inning. Back up the top of the order, Leah Jones, the shortstop.
Hard hit to right field.
Hard hit to right field.
Gets under Stella Wiggins' feet.
Stand up double. You know, we had contained her until that at bat.
Yeah. Long fly ball to center, and then the rollover to first.
Hallie Kitley is up now. Strike 1.
She singled in the first and drew a walk in the third.
Ball outside. Evens the count 1-1. Next pitch. Ground ball to the right of second base for an RBI.
Carbon copy of what she did in the first inning. Nice line drive right to the right side of second base.
That's exactly what she did, wasn't it?
The Wolf Gals now lead Marley
Myers is up, the right fielder. Ball low.
Ball squirts through Trinity.
Goes to second on the pass ball.
Marley's been on base twice. Reached on errors both times.
Ball inside, 2-0 count. Next pitch by Kobe. High, ball 3. Strike right down the middle. 3-1 count now. Kenley Atwood, the catcher's on deck. Cleanup hitter. And the next pitch. Ground ball to third. Tracy with it. Got her. So they got 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on base. So as we go in the bottom of the 4th, it's 3-0 Wolf Gals. As we go in the bottom of the 4th, it's going to be Kelsey Ashcraft, Addison Leathers, and Addison Kelly. Kelsey and the 2 Addisons.
Thankful there's a fence next to me.
Let's try to figure out if he's really struggling or just putting on. Kelsey Ashcraft is the first hitter in the bottom of the 4th. She grounded out 4-3 in the 2nd inning. First pitch from Kelly. Ball low.
Pitcher asked for a new ball.
Strike on had to be the outer part, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
1-1 count. Next pitch. Oh.
Trying to jam her inside.
I bet she'd like to have that pitch back or another one just like it, don't you?
Yep. Catch that one out front. It's going a long way.
Yeah. Here's the next pitch. Ball outside. 2-2. 2-2 count. Kelsey steps in for the pitch. 3-2 count.
Come back and make a good at bat out of it. Now she needs to win it.
Pitch. Fly ball to center. She's under it for the out. Where's that 30-mile-an-hour wind at?
Yeah, that one outside pitch kind of off the end of the bat.
It got up there and died, didn't it?
Yeah.
Addison Leathers is up. She got hit in the second inning and was stranded on second. Swing and miss. Strike one. Ball outside. That evens the count, 1-1. Next pitch. Ooh, strike two. Addison Kelly's on deck. And ball. High and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Addison steps back in there. Ball 3 low. Count's full.
2 batters in a row, working the full count.
And here's a full count pitch. Foul
Out of
back.
the way. Into my camera.
Oh, did he get the camera?
Yeah, I may have.
Addison steps back in. 3-2 count. There's the pitch. Ball 4 low. That's twice Addison has been on. She got hit first time and drew a full count walk on that time. So Addison Kelly, our shortstop, is up. Here's the pitch to Kelly. High, ball 1. Stella Wiggins is on deck. There's a ground ball foul down the third baseline.
Not quite as sharp as that first at bat she had where she pulled 1 foul.
Yeah. Count 1-1. No, that one in that first inning, she smashed that one.
Yeah, I don't think that one made it all the way to the marsh in the corner.
Kitley's next pitch. Swing and miss. Strike 2. One, 2 count. Leathers on first. Oh, there's
That one's back. Fair.
change up. Nice hit. Runners on first and second now. Stella Wiggins is up.
Here we are, the bottom of the 4th. That was only our 2nd hit on the day. First hit since Colby Miller hit the double in the 1st.
Yeah. Here's the pitch to Stella.
Off the end of the bat down the first base line, foul.
Next pitch to Stella. Shows
Where's the
bunt.
bunt?
Oh,
Bunts it.
foul
Piece of-
tip. She's in
Piece
the
of it.
0-2. What?
So it just got a piece of it.
Yes, got a piece. Fenton on deck. There's a strikeout. 2 out in the inning. Callan Fenton is up. She got stranded on third in the third inning. Ball on the inside. You know, we've had our base runners today. We've left 4 on. There's a 2 out there. That's 6. Just can't get them over and in. Oh, she didn't get the call. Call it a little low. 1-1 count. Oh, that looked high. Oh, it looked high. He called it a strike though, so it's 1-2 count. Have you got 1 and 2?
I've got 2 and 1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a foul ball.
That brings up your Deuces Wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2, 2, and 2. Something got to happen, don't it? Here's the pitch. Strike 3. So, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on.
And that would be 8 strikeouts.
$6.99, right?
She's 1 away.
So as we go in the top of the 5th, gonna be Atwood, McGrew, and Moore.
Cleanup hitter Atwood back in the first struck out. In the third, she popped up to short center field.
Kenley Atwood, she steps in the box. Waiting on the pitch from Kobe Miller. And here it comes. Ball low.
Little sus.
Huh?
Little sus.
That looked pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here's the next pitch. 2-0 count. Strike on the inner part of the plate. 2-1. Steps back in. Here's the 2-1 count. 2-1 pitch. Out of play. 2-2. Next pitch. Ball. Full count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Kelly over at Fenton for the out. That was a good start, wasn't it? We'd like to thank everybody for watching the Lady Foxes on the Foxes Fans YouTube page, powered by Sideline HD. We're getting upwards of about 200 views per game. You know, that's pretty good.
Better than me doing it by myself on my YouTube page.
Oh, there's one. That one ain't coming back. Riley McGrew with a solo shot. That one come quick off the bat, didn't it?
Yeah, there was no doubt on that one. As soon as she made contact, it was gone.
It's 4-0, Lady Wolves. Wolf Gals. And steps number 11, Maddie Moore, the first baseman. She popped up to the shortstop and singled in the third and got stranded at first. Ball low. Swing and strike.
Got a piece of it fell
Just
right
a
into the
little
glove.
bit. Next pitch, ground ball to Racy Phelps.
Good stretch by Fenton. Good catch to secure the out at first there.
Brings in number 25, Kylan Massey. She got on an air to the third baseman and popped out to second base. High and inside. 1-0 count.
Worst I've ever been beat. I'm not even going like.
Next pitch by Kobe. Ball low. 2-0. Another ball. 3-0 count. Kobe needs to come back with a strike, but not in the wheelhouse. There it is. 3-1.
Good pitch, just on the outside. Don't give her a cookie right down the middle.
Might be. There's a walk. Peyton Patterson steps in, number 6. She's a left fielder. She had a sacrifice bunt in the second and
Took out looking.
looking in the fourth.
Yes.
Foul ball. 2 out in the inning. A little outside. 1-1. Number 5, the 9th place hitter, Ella Cameron, the center fielder, is on deck. We hope it don't get to her. Ground ball right to Kelsey Ashcraft, over to first for the out. No runs, or 1 run. 1 hit, no error, 1 left on. As we go in the bottom of the fifth, it's 4-0 Flora. We're going to be back, Dan, at the top of our order in the top of the fifth.
Sadie will lead off. She is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout in the first. Racy also 0 for 1, struck out in the first, but sacrificed bunt in the third. Colby had that double in the first and struck out looking her second at bat. We got to rattle some bats here, though.
We do. It's getting late.
On top of the lineup's a good place to start.
Yeah, it is. Brake, Phelps, and Miller. Sadie steps in. And here comes the pitch from Kitley. Ball low. 1-0 count. Next pitch. Another ball, 2-0 count. As the old saying goes, walks good's hit. Sadie steps back in. She's had the count 2-0. We're in the fifth, folks. And the pitch. Ball 3. Next pitch from Kitley. Ball low.
4-pitch walk.
4-pitch walk. Tracy Phelps now. She struck out and had a sacrifice bunt in the third. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I got penciled down in my generic notebook.
I didn't know. With these new eyes. There's a bunt down. And and Sadie's going to take third, and she dives in and goes. What was that? Was that 4-3 or 1-3?
3-4.
3-4. So,
I'm sorry. No, I'm 1-4. 1-4. Pitcher picked that up, didn't she?
So Sadie takes 2 bases on that sacrifice bunt. That brings in Kobe Miller. She takes a strike. Strike 2, swinging strike. Got just a piece of it. 0-2 count. There's the next pitch. High and outside. 1-2 count. Emery Hart, center fielder's on deck. Pop up out of play. Over by the Rotary shed. Rotary Pavilion. You know, they have a Rotary game in the Black Diamond. I think ours is always against Flora. Next pitch, ball outside. Count even, 2-2. Here's the next pitch. Oh, pop up. Left fielder. Here comes Sadie. Nice throw, but she scored.
Sacrifice fly for Colby. pick up the RBI for our lone run of the game.
Yep. So there goes the shutout. Emery brings in Emery Hart. Struck out looking and grounded back to the pitcher in the third. First pitch is a strike. Kelsey Ashcraft is on deck. Was a good thing Sadie took him 2 bases on that sacrifice, wasn't it? Ball high inside. 1-1 count. Ooh. 2-1. Hold on. 2-1 count from Kitley. 3-1. Our last rally in this inning started out. We get another walk. 3-1 count. Foul back. Full count. 2 out in the inning. And the full count pitch. Foul back over the first base dugout. Next pitch. Ground ball. Foul over to Coach Grace. So Emery's hanging in there.
Good at bat here.
We just need to get one between them 2 lines. And the 3-2 pitch from Kitley.
Strike 3.
Swing and strike. That's strikeout number 700. One run, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. So going in the top of the 6th. Hey, Coach, was that her 700?
That was her 700.
Okay, we was keeping track of it.
Yes.
Go into the top of the 6th. It's going to be Ella Kamen, Leah Jones, and Hallie Kitley. We was also talking, Lonnie was telling me a while ago about their picture from Carterville. We was talking about how this girl here is 9 away from 700. He said the other day when he had them, Carterville's girl got 1,000.
Yeah, I just told you that earlier.
Oh, did you tell me that too?
I just told you that earlier.
Oh.
Yeah. Taryn Ford. She's going
Can
to
you
Wichita
imagine?
State.
That's another 300. That's. I guess that didn't register me a while ago. Because right now I'm just bumfuzzled. Square to bunt. Ball 1.
Ella is struck out and grounded out. Back to the pitcher in the 4th. Squares picked up by Fenton.
Fenton to Ashcraft. Good job. Brings up top of the order, Leah Jones. She's 1 for 3 and scored on the day. And a pitch from Kobe, strike one.
Big swing and a miss there. She remembers that double she drilled last time where she was
Yes.
at.
That's way outside, ball one. 1-1 is the count.
Yeah, switch approaches. That big swing and a miss the first pitch, and that one she looked like she wanted to slap at.
Kobe's next pitch. Ooh, I was going to say that looked pretty good coming in here. I thought she was going to be swinging on that. Kobe ahead 1-2. Next pitch. Oh, she's nibbling on that
Yeah,
corner.
that looked pretty close to the last pitch.
2-2 count. Next pitch. Foul back over us.
Over in B field. And they had little girls over there practicing earlier, so
Oh, they did.
glad they've vacated.
2-2 count. 1 out in the inning. Oh, got her call third strike. She looked back around like she couldn't believe it. I think it was, don't you?
It was close.
She's tall, so I don't know if it's too low or not.
Brings Kitley up. She's
That 4
2 for 2 with a
strikeouts
walk.
for Flora. Is that what
4
you
for
got?
us. I've got 4 for us. 2 for Colby, 2 for Racy.
First pitch is a ball. Ball 2.
Change up looked good. Just last second it said.
Yep, it
Dropped
did.
right off the plate.
That plate had been forward a couple feet. He might have got it. Ball 3 low. 3-0 count, 2 out in the inning. Next pitch. High, ball 4. Number 22, the third place hitter, Marley Myers, the right fielder, steps into the box. Marley's 0 for 3. She's got on the air twice. And grounded out third to first. Kobe's first pitch to her. Foul over to the Wolf Gals dugout. 0-1 count. 2 out. We need to get this hitter right here, Dan. There's a pop up.
Colby's calling
Kobe
him
calls
off.
it, and she got it.
P1. Pop up to the pitcher for the third out.
Oh, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. Going in the bottom of 6, 4-1 Wolf Gals. Lady Foxes will have 5th place hitter Kelsey Ashcraft, Addison Leathers, and Addison Kelly up. Dan will be in Heron, Mar. You're going to be in Heron, right?
I will be in Heron.
Where's softball field at in Heron?
Northeast side of town. They've got a nice complex over there. Nice field.
Northeast side of town.
More east.
Is that like you're coming in off the interstate?
Yeah, coming off the, actually it's just south when you're coming in that way, but yeah, more towards more east of town. And right before you get in, you hang a left, go over the railroad tracks, and fields. You got a nice little setup, nice stadium.
Huh. So the Lady Fox will be in Heron tomorrow at 4:30. And then Saturday we'll be back here at home at another conference game against the Fairfield Lady Mules. That's 11 o'clock start. We'll have it on our YouTube page.
Yeah. I may end up taking the tripod tomorrow and setting it up. They've got a net backstop, so depending on how windy it is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't like making people seasick the way those things move around.
Yeah. Fairfield's like that, but we got the broadcast booth this time.
Yeah, that was very nice of Mule Nation to let us borrow it for that, since they were over broadcasting the boys.
Kelsey steps in the 6. She's 0 for 2. Ball way inside.
Should have wore that.
Do what?
So she should have wore that one.
I know it.
I used to tell her when I coach her, let that hit you. It won't hurt me.
It only sting for a little while. Ball low. 2-0. Well, you can say it won't hurt when it gets hit. It's the after a while when it starts stinging. The 2-0 count. High, ball 3. I call that one about 20 feet from the plate. It just kept going up, didn't it?
Yep.
3-0 count on Kelsey. 3-1, right down the middle. Kelsey's going to make her throw strikes now. Next pitch from Kitley. High, ball 4. Sasson Leathers is up. Addison has walked twice.
Oh, no, hit by pitch and a walk.
Yeah, hit by pitch and walk. Ball high. Got stranded on second both times. Strike right in there, 1-1 count. The other Addison Kelly's on deck. Next pitch by Kitley. Oh, foul ball. 1-2 count. Addison Leather steps in there. And the pitch. What do you call? Ball?
Ball. 2-2.
All right, we got a 2-2 count. Runner on first. Here it comes. Ground ball foul. And the 2-2 count.
Oh, right off the pitcher. Hard hit back up the middle. Dropped right at her foot. She picked it up and threw Addison out at first.
They may need check on her, reckon.
Yeah, that was pretty square.
That was a scalder now. She hit that hard. She's limping just a little bit. That comebacker was so tough that she couldn't even field it.
No, there's no time to react on that.
She's going to try to walk it off.
Probably give her a couple pitches here, see how she feels. Pitching at this level, you definitely got to have an iron constitution. I mean, you're the closest to that. You're only 43 foot away.
Is that what it is?
43 foot from the
Yeah.
pitching rubber to home plate, and
she scalded that ball.
Yeah, but faster pitching, you got even less time. You're finishing your pitch. You got less time to react. And a comebacker like that, it's hard to be in a defensive position.
It is. You're really better off just, well, I mean, you're trying to get out of the way, but she didn't even have that. There wasn't even enough time to even get out of the way.
No.
She about walked it off. She looks like she's going to throw a couple pitches.
Yeah,
I don't know if Flora's got anything till next week or not. Flora may be off till. She's going to stay in there. She might want to get an ice pack afterwards.
That will it'll leave a mark.
It'll definitely leave a mark. It got where there wasn't no meat, you know. So Addison Kelly is up. Runner on second. High.
One thing's for sure, there's absolutely nothing soft about a softball.
No.
Absolutely not.
No. There's a pop-up on the infield. First baseman's calling for it, and she has it. 2 out in the inning. Stella Wiggins is up.
Kelsey Ashcraft still on second.
Yep. Ball low.
Still 0 for 2 today. Struck out swinging and struck out looking.
Foul ball. 1-1 count. That was off the end of the bat, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Tell you what, if that'd been somebody on deck circle. Ball low. 2-1. Carmine's at Fairfield. Edwards County is at El Dorado.
Pitch outside. So counts 3-1.
Unless stranger things had happened, Fairfield will probably move to 4-3. Edwards County will be what? 6-2.
Stella's got a full count here, 2 outs.
And the pitch. Strike three looking. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. Going in, that's the bottom of the 6th, still 4-1. Flora. Coming up in the top of the 7th for the Flora Wolf Gals is Kenley Atwood, Riley McGrew, and Maddie Moore.
Atwood 0 for 3 on the day. She struck out, popped up to shallow center, and then hit one to the shortstop. We got a new pitcher.
Zoe Baylor is in now for the Lady Foxes. Zoe's 4-4, 50 innings pitched, 60 hits, 35 runs, 19 earned runs, 36 strikeouts, 1 double allowed, no triples, and 4 home runs allowed.
So she'll take over as a pitcher, replacing Fenton. Colby will go back to short. Addison Kelly will move over to second. Kelsey Ashcraft will move over to first. Racy will remain at third. And the outfield stays the same. Sadie Brake in left, Emery Hart in center, Stella Wiggins in right. Looking right into the sun.
Yeah.
That's not a fun place to be right now.
So number 4, Kenley Atwood, the 4th place hitter, and the catcher, she's going to lead off. It's top of the 7th. 4-1, Flora Wolf Gals. As we approach the 6 o'clock hour. So Zoe's first pitch. Ball. Ground ball to Kobe. Over to first. Got her. Brings in Riley McGrew, the third baseman, number 21. We don't want to repeat her last at bat, do we?
No, we don't. There was a no doubt line drive home run to left.
She's 2 for 3.
Oh, she rolls over that one to short.
Ground ball to Kobe. Another ground ball, 6-3. That brings in number 11, the first baseman, Maddie Moore. So Zoe's coming in getting outs, isn't she?
That's right.
That's 4, 5, and 6. That's a little meaty lineup.
That's
as much meat as a lineup as.
Zoe's done well. She's come in and done a job all year when asked of her.
There's one's going to be fair. Oh, it is. Just Sadie couldn't get it.
The Bermuda Triangle pops its ugly head up.
Bermuda Triangle is right. Sadie did all she could do to get it, though. You know it.
Like I was saying, though, Zoe as a freshman has come in and done exactly what she's needed to do. She's
She
pitched
has.
to contact, and you've said all year, this is probably the best defensive alignment we've got, the way we're stuck right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you can do. Let them hit the ball, let them put it in play, let your defense back you up.
Because you take and you look at that infield right now. There's 4 good position players, real good position players. And with her pitching a contact, boom, you've seen what happened to the first 2 batters.
Oh,
And that
shot
one,
back to
3
Bailey.
out of 4. Zoe
Bailey.
back to Ashcraft. Ground ball 1-3. No runs, 1 hit, nowhere, and 1 left on base as we go in to the bottom of the 7th. It's 4-1, Wolf Gals. Gallon Fenton, and back up to the top of the order with Brake, Phelps, and Miller then.
Baylor may stick around and bat here.
Yeah, I'm not for sure.
I just see who comes out of the dugout. There's the on-deck batter, Sadie Brake walking out. And Zoe will take the at-bat to start off the inning.
Zoe's going to lead off.
Lady Fox's trail, 4-1 on the bottom of the 7th. Zoe Baylor steps in.
First pitch high to Zoe.
like to say we need base runners, but we haven't done much with them.
I know it. There's ground ball to second.
I hope your angle was better than mine. Lonnie stood right in my way.
I was seeing in between the cracks of him and the catcher.
Neither of them moved.
So if you're scoring at home, it's ground ball 4-3. Sadie Brake back up top of the order. Ball low. Sadie scored the only run in the 5th inning. Sadie's 0 for 2 with a walk. Another ball low. Two-0 count on Sadie with Racy Phelps on deck. Another ball, 3-0 count. There's a pitch, comes back with a strike. Three 3-1 count from Kitley. Ball 4. Racy Phelps up. She struck out, had a two sacrifice bunts, didn't she?
Yes.
So she's 0 for 1. Brake got a green light here?
No.
First pitch is a called strike. Next pitch to Racy. Ground ball right over, line drive right over the shortstop's head, and Racy went to second. Good base running.
She watched where they threw. They threw behind the runner.
So you got runners on second and third with Kobe Miller up. That was good base running by Sadie Brake.
Yeah, it was.
And that just gave that second base open for Racy to take.
That's the nice thing about where that ball was hit. Is the first leaving first, you got a good eye exactly where that thing's going.
You know where it's at. You know where it's at until you get to the shortstop. You know what? First and strike. Looked like maybe Kelly. She kind of reared back a little bit on that one, didn't she? She's happy. Strike 2.
There's always those battles of pitchers, you know, that you want to put that little extra effort into. We noticed it against Kelsey when we were at Waltonville. Remember every time?
Yeah, and I made note of it.
Trouble.
And she missed it.
Yeah, foul though.
It was foul. You know, I made note of that to you on that. Boy, she's barreling down on Kelsey now. When she's supposed to be tired and give out.
No.
You know.
Well, you'll find that a little extra to get. There's the batters you want to go after. So
that little adrenaline, that last little bit of adrenaline you got will kick in, and Kobe steps back in. High, ball 1. Emery Hart on deck. 1 out in the inning. Ball low. So Kobe's come back and even the count, Dan, at 2-2. She's making Hallie Kitley work, ain't she? Ball outside. Now it's full count. The folks over on the east side over here didn't like that call, did they?
No. I think Flora's still got a bad taste in their mouth from last year. We walked off on them in the bottom of the 8th or 9th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bang, bang play at home.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Flanny beat her, and
Yes,
she was.
I remember that. I was here for that.
That was it was close. I mean, the ball. I went back and watched it in slow motion. There was about 2 foot between the ball and the catcher's glove as she was sliding across the plate.
I went back and slow mode it. There's a ground ball.
Gobbled.
Gonna get her.
That stuck with it. Gets the put out, but we do play to run.
Break scores on it. Phelps goes to third. 4-2 is the score with 2 out. Emery Hart is up. First one's a strike. I thought that was a little high.
I thought it was a little in.
Well, I thought it was in and high. Next pitch. Oh, a little pop out to the first baseman.
Got it off the handle there.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. And that's the end of the ball game, where the Lady Wolf Gals improved to 8-0 in the conference, and the Lady Foxes dropped to 3-4 with a 4-2 win. So the Lady Foxes end up with 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, and 9 left on base. That will. Wouldn't you like to have them 9 in on a 2-run game?
Yeah, and looking back at it, defensively we had errors early, but we were able to kind of hold those at bay. Didn't really get hurt by them too bad, but we just can't get the bat to the ball and put it in play.
Yeah. For the victorious Wolf Gals, they had 4 runs on 7 hits. And they arrived on base 3 different times with errors, and they had 9 left on base. So, the Flora Wolf Gals, they had 2 or 3 little rallies there, at least 3 rallies.
Yeah.
And, you would think that score out there would be 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But we, our pitchers and defenses come back and held them then. And Zoe Baylor come in that last inning too, and held them when they needed to be held. But the Flora Wolf Gals inch out a 4-2 victory, and Flora will go 8-0, 14-4, and Hamilton County will drop 3-4 and 9-12. And tomorrow at 4:30, Dan will have the
Video only
of Heron and the Lady Foxes at Heron. And then Saturday morning, we will be back here at 11 a.m. as the Lady Foxes take on the Lady Mules of Fairfield. So, you got anything? Not much? Anything?
No, not much. It turned out to be a beautiful day. You got to give props to whoever worked the field. We played in Flora Tuesday after heavy rain, and it looked like a lot of quick, dry. This field looked good, held up pretty well after all the rain. So,
yeah, it did.
Beautiful day.
But all righty, that's all I got. So for Dan, I'm Billy. Thank you all for watching. Foxes Fans Facebook page powered by Sideline HD. Y'all have a beautiful evening and a beautiful rest of your week. So long, everybody.